It's birds! Yay.
Birds.
Birds.
Craziness.
Craziness. Before we get too into it, you wanted to theorize?
Yeah, I mentioned some of this, like, off video, but I wanted to mention it on video, and then I had some more to it, too. It's like, so we kind of missed it, because we were getting really burned out with things up until it started getting, like, crazy and intriguing and everything. There's a contradiction pretty noticeably by Kazuaki in, yeah. In, like, the first video of the story arc, there's a pretty big contradiction on the part of Kazuaki, and between that and like the one really weird scene in his route, it's kind of making him seem suspicious as hell to me.
Oh boy.
Another weird thing I've noted is the fact that he's not sleeping, like, at all. You notice that?
Yeah, it is a little strange. I kind of just chalked it up to basically contrivances, because there's more to be going on than him sleeping, so they just kind of threw away the joke for the story. But maybe there's more going on here.
That would be fair, too. But yeah, I mean, it's like, these events really just woke him up suddenly. So, conspiracy theory time, and it should be restated that I don't know where this is going, like, we're all blind, which is half the fun with this right now, and I could just be totally off base. But, back on Yyyeah's route, it was stated that there is one Hawk agent within the faculty, and that it's Dr. Iwamine, but what if Yyyeah was wrong? Because so far this route, the principal was obviously in on everything, at least to some degree, which would seem to mean either there is more than one agent, or at least more birds cooperating with the Hawk Party. So, of course, I'm getting at maybe Kazuaki could be a Hawk agent. I mean, I feel like it would make some sense, since there's, like, there's supposed to be an agent observing, like, the humans' interactions with the birds, and it would kind of make more sense for the teacher to be doing that than the doctor who's, like, never interacting with us, just about.
Yeah, that could very well be the twist they're going for.
If this theory is true, Kazuaki didn't get detected by Yyyeah, maybe because he's not, like, actively doing anything for the Hawk Party until either shit hits the fan, or the third term ends with the human not falling for any of the birds. So until then, he's just being, like, an ordinary teacher, and that's it. So what does that make Mr. Kazuaki?
Yeah, it's kind of a... If he is there, he's definitely really good at kind of keeping himself conspicuous.
It would make him a sleeper agent.
No! All this theorizing, just a pun.
It leads into it, yes. The theorizing was serious, but also it ends in, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had noticed that he isn't sleeping at all.
Yeah, now, like, we aren't there, we don't see him that often. So it could just be like, he just happens to not be around us when he sleeps. But that's kind of like a benefit of the doubt situation, and there is, I guess, credence into the theory you have. Like, there is some legitimate points there. So, well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I kind of hope that's not the case, because I like the teacher, but if that's the case, then there's some good build-up there, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if he was good, because I like him too.
Alright. Now, murder mystery time. Yay. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Laura?
Oh, oops. Certainly not one that appears on the official plans. I'm getting distracted because my cat is freaking out.
What else is new?
Certainly not one that appears on the... maybe.
Under the medical center? but that one's blocked off with concrete.
It does not seem to me that the medical center is an extremely independent building, and I know I changed his voice and I can't remember what his voice was. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something?
What if we just break the concrete wall? Missed something or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look? Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. The chronology in the medical records. I'd like to talk to Yyyeah again.
You've thought of something?
Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya... He hasn't spoken a word since what happened in the infirmary. Can't blame him, I know how he feels. Better leave him alone. Flying, so I get to talk to myself again. Yay. What?
A ghost flame?
It's the ghost flame. I know.
It's me.
About it too. It's the blue demon. It's its truest form.
There you go.
Fading again. Where are you? Maybe that's the end soul.
Yeah.
Yyyeah, there you are. What is it? I found out a lot about the school, and about you. I see. Suppose you know who I am, then. Sorta, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. Fire 5 years ago and the dome today. How are they related? Yyyeah must know something about the secrets this school holds. You aren't really hair anymore? You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so. Or it might not. I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago in an accident. In an accident in the medical center. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. So you didn't die in an accident? In the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. Hang on. I gotta change an audio setting on Discord. Which is gonna make me a little bit quieter, but that's okay. Okay. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia. You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would... That's what I want to know. I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same encyclopedias. Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9. How disorderly. Yeah. Anyway, one of those copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Volume 9. Looking is worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It's like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons. To fight humans? It's the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. But I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years? 2180. New strain of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. It is lethal to humans and has been named Charon virus. It has entered research in St. Pigeonation's Medical Center. This is taking a Resident Evil turn here.
Yeah.
Charon virus. Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes. I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you've realized something, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered what happened here 5 years ago. As my voice gives out in the middle of the sentence. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds since my age since before I could remember. Never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor.
Ouch.
Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought, but... Oh, that's another person if someone wants to...
You have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few.
I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling and we lived in an apartment. But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We
wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need. Anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require.
I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him, but if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition. And so I enrolled in St. Pigeon. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses in the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me.
This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school.
What the hell? Holy shit! And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp. And then, with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. And in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. And I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace.
Exceedingly dark?
Okay then. Makes me a little uncomfortable, but okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Charon virus. The deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatoful? Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel it close by. My Mr. Kawara. Are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. Find a way out of here alive and to find out why they killed the end. I need to ask the doctor. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh. Piece of paper folded up along the files. This is a map of the medical center. When I was there, I went in through the medical center. But it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so those stairs are... I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go. Yes. I think you will be seeing me again. And Miss End as well. That's ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Okay. 7th class? Maybe this is the last one. Also, whew. That was some good reading right there.
A staircase in the preparation room. I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be.
If the Scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get every birdie from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs.
Leave that to me.
Mr. Leone.
I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing.
Well then, thank you, Mr. One.
You aren't going with him, sir?
I'm going to come with you, Koara.
Yikes. Yikes.
We'll see. We never know what could happen.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous.
Well, what about you, what about you, Sakuya?
You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Right, okay. We're gonna get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind, and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you, and the others, Mr. Leone.
Understood.
Commence Operation Breakout it is, then.
Oh,
Not so fast.
no. Please. Angel. What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around.
Textoris Melodia Funis. You travel now to the abyss of despair, do you not?
The abyss of despair.
I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the dark sorcerer Wallenstein alone.
The Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay,
We are coming for you, Wallenstein.
Wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait! Oh,
He certainly is lively. Let's go.
not if he's not careful. I guess this is the first time I've been in here. We got locked in here.
Yep.
And this is one of the first times we saw Teacher Man be real ominous.
Yep.
Yikes. It's kind of bland.
Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either.
This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it.
Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door or...
I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft?
draft?
There are no windows in here. Must be coming from the basement.
Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will... Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss!
Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't...
Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along?
So he just crashed through it.
He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak.
Let us proceed, Textoris Melodia Funis.
It's for you to...
The Master of the Abyss awaits us below.
Okay. A long, dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance to a subway tunnel. Let's go.
Very impressive.
This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. The facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. The end, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet.
I don't see any birdie. I wonder if it's closed now.
Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire down here somewhere 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up.
I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on.
Hey, Angel. Which way do you think we should go to find the doctor?
That would be... my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Please go away.
I don't like this. Don't kill anybody, please. Couldn't you have said so earlier?
Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Scythe wielding. Scarecrow. Oh gee.
We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided.
But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... Apparently it can't aim.
We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon?
A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leone lent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow?
Maybe not at normal output. But it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected.
The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea.
What? What did he even say?
There's a fire hose on the wall, there. If we time it right...
Mr. Nodiki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course!
Ready?
Points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it!
Electricity is a powerful thing indeed.
The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come.
Oh. Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards!
Disgraceful. What am I doing here?
A bell is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yyyeah. Foolish. No, not ish at all. I am a fool. I have been pampered my entire life, while in my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime of which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish.
That's pretty much in character, yeah?
What should I do, Yyyeah?
Oh, fuck. It is Sakuya! Sakuya is here!
Leave. No one wanted you to come here.
Coo! Everyone is leaving! It is a grand, daring escape! Coo, coo. I don't want to coo anymore. Sakuya will find Ryota with Oko-san. Away we go!
Shut up. Don't talk to me.
Coo? Sakuya weeps!
No, I do not. It's raining.
We're inside. What? Coo, coo. Is Sakuya in pain? That is bad. We must do something about it. Coo, coo. I can't take this seriously. Oko-san used healing touch.
Confound you! Must I repeat?
Coo, coo. Oh. Oko-san knows! Oko-san heard that Yyyeah has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again!
So, they told you.
Phew. Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him.
Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yyyeah into the grave. What kind of fool would...
Coo! Oko-san knows the earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him.
What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except, I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who do not notice even their own error, that is.
Coo, coo! Oko-san is not a mongrel! Mongrel. Coo! Sakuya and Yyyeah and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed.
Is that your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself.
Yyyeah.
Oh, right, it's flashback.
You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Oh, that's... thought I pulled the voice out for that one.
I am... myself?
Coo, coo. It is time to go! Oko-san and friend are late. Coo. Kick reason to the curb. Time to blast out of this prison and find Yyyeah.
Oko is always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But... if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him. But I will find myself. Let us go, Oko.
This is when he has to fight his shadow with his newly awakened persona, I assume.
There's nothing more for us here.
Coo, coo. Sakuya is best when he acts cool. After Ryota, full speed ahead. Oh boy.
Persona! The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer.
me again. Whew. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far, and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Or was that just an angelism?
There's some very advanced equipment in here.
They reused the graphic for the control panel for this.
Oh, you're right. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use?
There's a... I was about to yell that like a Moko song. There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Oh look, your name's here too, Angel.
The dark grimoire. I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students, too, under Higure. He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat. So we hallucinated we were in an RPG with a tree demon.
Okay, so that's... we can throw that one out the window then.
I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to wander this earth alone.
We can concretely say it's a scientific and conspiracy issued hand. There's no magic.
Yup.
Alright, well, at least we got that answer now. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic.
It looks like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawara?
How? I was invited to. I don't know why.
Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's. No, the black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind.
Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us.
Could you wait a minute, Kawara?
What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to...
I want to ask you something first, Kawara. You lied, did you not?
Not you. It's falling apart. Huh? Why? Me?
I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot? Even though it was just yesterday.
Yesterday? After school. Like I said to Sakuya, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor.
I see. Let's go on, then. Unless the inconsistency is partially created by Ryota himself.
I don't like either option. Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. Great. Now we got... this is gonna be a kind of twist where we gotta figure out what is important or something. I don't know. Been trying to find out the truth about the Ent's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something? That seems too simple. Oh boy.